my name is Cameron and I'm a member of crew for Off the Lakes production of Big Fish, and me and my friends just wanted to make a little video to show you what we've been up to as we get ready for the show in March. So usually before most builds, either some of us or all of us will get together for dinner just to check in with each other. And then usually at the start of builds, we'll go through what we call highs and lows. So everyone goes through and says the best thing about their week and the worst thing about their week. And it's just a kind of a good way for all of us to come together and see how we're all doing, and also hear like funny stories about everyone's week and just what everyone's up to on that day. Oh yeah. Yes, hell yeah! I mean, I don't know like how much help it's gonna be in a couple of weeks. We can rewrap it. Hi everyone.
So this is the statue for the town of Ashton. The way we built him is we started with the frame and then we paper mache the frame. And then this is a robe from our show from last year that we painted gray to give him clothing. And now so we painted him gray, and now we're giving him a face, which has been done by the lovely makeup artist, Mackenzie.
So usually at builds, we're split into two groups. Usually one of the groups is painting or sewing or otherwise creating the props and the other set pieces for the show. And then we have one group that does more of the building with the tools, and they sort of create everything that then gets painted by the other group.
I can watch those.
Perfect, thanks. This is not well planned. Wow. Covered app. Am I right, lady?
No, sorry, Emma. Hey, Hope, how did you get into OTL?
Wow, that's such an interesting and cool question of you to ask spontaneously, Scott. So, I initially intended to get into it my freshman year. Alas, some things came up, I just couldn't do it. So, I made a little post-it note, I put it somewhere in my planner, and then my sophomore year rolled around and I was like, no, this is the thing that I need to be doing. Because I was very involved in theater. I worked in a theater in my hometown, so I was like, this is something I want to continue doing. And I actively sought it out, and I'm so glad I'm here. But Scott, enough about me. Tell me how you got into OTL.
Oh wow, well much like you, I was super involved in theater when I was in high school, and I just loved it a lot. So I knew came around freshman year, and I was focusing on academics at the beginning because that's like what you're supposed to do. But then it was like October and I was like, screw that, I want to do theater, that's fun. So I just signed right up.
So Sarah, why did you want to be involved with crew?
Well, I did theater in high school. I was in crew, but it was mostly technical, like sound production, lights. And when I heard about OTL, I knew I could have another creative outlet with set building and painting. And I also am a part of tech crew, so I get to work with sound production, which is what I really love to do. And
So I went to like the Ohio Theater, and I was talking to someone about like what I wanted to do and how I wanted to work in a theater, and the woman I was talking to who's like showing me around was like, you just need to get involved, like do whatever you can. And I was like, I don't have anything else to do. So I was like, found out what OTL was, and then I joined, and here I am, and it's great.
Okay, so I joined arts. I got into the Arts Scholars program here at OSU, and I was told if you wanted to do anything in theater to check out Off the Lake. So I literally hunted for the booth at the involvement fair, and there was candy and theater, and I was sold, and so I signed up.
Okay, so I joined OTL because I was in a community theater production of My Fair Lady with Elizabeth Bergman, who was in the cast of OTL at the time, and she was like, oh, you're going to OSU, and you are doing theater, so that must mean you like theater. I have this great organization for you. And I was like, okay, do tell. And so she she told me all about OTL, and she invited David to a rehearsal, and I talked to David about it before I knew it was David. This is David Colleton. And then I came here and I auditioned for Hunchback, and I got in the cast, and now I've never looked back because it's a wonderful organization.
I joined OTL because my good friend Joe Compton is directing Big Fish this year, and I wanted to be a part of it, and that's when I met all these wonderful people.
Interviews and stuff for OTL were like a few days after that, so I was like, all right, I guess I can do this, and then it turned out to be like one of the best last second choices I've ever made in my life.
Okay, so we were walking at the involvement fair, and I don't remember who it was, but someone said, do you like candy and or theater? And I was like, yeah, both, and then now I'm here.
So I did theater in high school, and then at orientation, they were like, we have this cool thing where you can look up all the student orgs at OSU, so I typed in theater, and Off the Lake Productions came. So I went and I signed up for cast and crew, and then I got on crew, so yay.
So, I mean, as an art major and being involved in theater in high school, I really liked being a part of like the theater atmosphere, and I really like painting and building stuff, so it's just an awesome opportunity.
So I joined OTL because my roommate's peer leader was Maddie Task, and she told him about it. He then proceeded to tell me about it. So at the involvement fair, I was like, where's OTL's booth? I want to go find them. I kind of want to join. And then after seeing it and after going through the whole process, I was like, OTL is the place I want to be. And then so here I am on crew today.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our show in the Lawrence Tower Ballroom the last 2 weekends of March.